Let's go, everyone. It's precious metal times and Veve. We got a lot of stuff going on today. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, precious metals. What the F? What the F on silver? Holy crap, that's gone down just a little bit. 68.62, hitting over 120, what, a couple months ago, 3-4 months ago. Gold's down, it's staying around there, but still up a lot from a while ago, more than double from 2009, 10. Platinum below 2,000. Prices are going down. Is it time to buy? I don't know. You let me know in chat if it's time to buy, but let's look at crypto. Is it better or is it worse? Let's see here. All right. Well, it's not better. Bitcoin's down a bit after being over 70, but we had that little bit of a crash the other day. I don't know what's going to happen with crypto. Ethereum staying over 2,000 and OMI just doing its own damn thing at around 0.000111. It's good to see everyone today. Let me know what you're doing with crypto. Let me know what you're doing with precious metals. Let's get to the drop today. We've got Assassin's Creed. Let's go. Assassin's Creed Odyssey Alexxios. We'll take a look at the drop here in just a second, but let's see who is in chat. And you know what? It's not showing up here, but Bill was here first. So thank you, Bill, for getting here, I don't know, 12 hours ago. Hopefully he'll be watching later. Still waiting to hear about his interview with Fanny. He'll tell us about that. The movie actress and Veve fan. I'd love to hear it. Harry is in the house. What is up? Tucson, I think. I don't know, but we got Pasternak here. 1 minute. Let's go. Smash that like. Yeah, please smash that like. Also vote if you're going for today's drop. Are you going for Assassin's Creed Odyssey drop today? I'm just looking over there because that's what I do. Let's go ahead and give Pasternak a little cat sound here today, because you know that's the only reason he comes here. There we go. All right, we got that out of the way. We can now get on with the show, but before we go any further, it's important for me to thank my sponsors. Audio Accessory, thank you for sponsoring me this month. Great mic boom. I love this. I love my XLR cable. I love some of the other audio accessories that you have given me for my bass guitars. Hanging my guitar up over there. I'm going to get it back behind me at some point. But anyways, if you want to see what they have, there's a link pinned right in chat. And even if you don't want what they have, just go in and take a look, because you're going to help me out. You can help support the channel without giving me any money. If you click that, it's probably going to give you a cookie for about 24 hours. And anything you buy on Amazon, I'll probably get a little bit of commission. So if you want to help me out without spending any money, you're going to go on Amazon today. Just click it now and help me out. All right, everyone, that's enough of that. Oh, and then finally, the most important sponsor, Boost Oxygen, everyone, because God meant us and the universe to have oxygen out of a can. It just was how it was during the Big Bang. This is the first thing to come out was Boost Oxygen. Let's take a hit and get this day started. A little snort. And we are ready to go. Are you ready to go? Let's go. All right, see who else is in chat. We got Tom in here. Let's see. What is that? 120,000 sales Spider-Man SR Mint. Oh, 12,000. 12,000 are blasting off soon. Now, here's the thing. Buddha Panda, Panda Buddha, whatever. He's the one who bought that. And I even mentioned on Comics and Crypto's tweet about this. He's been trying to sell for a while for his grandmother. I guess he didn't sell it in time for that. He paid $100,000 for that mint. All right. There's a video of him talking about that. I don't know if he talked to Vault about that, but he spent $100,000 on that. So, yeah, he lost a lot of money. But on the other hand, those mints are getting money, and that's what I've talked about. If you can pick up a good mint, especially on something nice, you might make some money. But something like that, you were never going to get a hold of. That was only going to be sold to somebody who has a lot of money. Silver is normally 10. I know, right? Faux Monkey, what's going on? Good to see you. We got Veve in the house. Not only Veve, thank you. We got a giveaway today, and you know what that means? That means you better hit the damn like button. Keep hitting it harder and harder. All right, 68,000 Bitcoin. We'll get that in a second. Alejandro, member of the channel. What's going on? Good to see you. What's your play today? Are you going for this? Only 8 votes, people. Whether you're going for it or not, just vote. And also hit that like button, because we need that in order to get the giveaway going. We're going to do the duck races. We're at 6 likes. I don't feel like doing it. Big A. Did I get the numbers wrong? What did I say? What did I say on here? 68, and you're saying 68.8. It's an average. I'm sorry that I can't be exact. This is AI. It's done before the stream. I should be a little bit more clear. My numbers are averages from about an hour before the stream, half hour. So it's going to change. But it's good to see you, Big A, you bastard. Let's see. Not to look. He's already got like 100 people to pet him. Oh, yeah. He's out there at some parade. He did not want to come on. I invited him on, and he's like, I'm doing some parade. So F you. Oh, by the way, very exciting stuff here. Hold on. I got to show you. This is not a very good picture here. See if I can do this. Is how I got 15,000 cameras on the back, and this is what the picture that I took looks like. But my Wren is back. Jackie Renity, but she's got a new name, and I'm going to show you that name here in just a bit. You don't want to go anywhere because I think you're going to like her new name. Maybe. Big A liked it. ETH is strong. ETH is the story. There you go. G-Tap in the house. Good morning. There's Tucson, JLR. There's another streamer down. Let's go. This show is inspiring. Thank you, Wes. You know, I try with my smooth brain to do it. It's hard because there's not much there. There is just not much there. But it's good to see you, Wes. I'm even going to give you this because I hate you. All right, Wes, when are you coming on the show again? I'd love to hear you chew some gum. Yes, absolutely, Pasternak. Spider-Man Mint 1000 is proof time money you have to be able to hold. Absolutely. What's up, Denny OC? Good to see you. Ahoy, ahoy, screen. Friends, everyone is having a great weekend. I hope everyone. Good luck. Yeah, who's going for this? Let me know. Let's go here. I like how on my side, you can see it just says Rocket Red Countdown. Very strange. If you spend 100,000, the way out is to buy up all the Spider-Man. That might be what to do. But of course, that was probably during the gem scam and all of that. So I'm not saying he did that, but a lot of people sold stuff for a lot of money. So that could have been it. But before we go any further, everyone, let's go over the drop. In this segment, I like to call What's Veve Got? Who's ready for this? Here we go.
What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey Alexxios. That's what's Veve got. This is literally one of the most important characters. Said no one ever. Said no one ever. But we've got 3 this time. Rare Alexxios, ultra rare, and secret rare. How many do we have? Not enough. Not enough IMO. 1,473 remaining. 1,593 total. What do you think? Secret rare, what does this have? 200? 231. Does that make you want to go for it? This is one that I've not gone for. Maybe I went for one of these Assassin's Creed. There's so much that's coming up. I'm getting my balance up. I am on the wait list. This is a blind box if you want to do it, but you've got 3 to go for. Not many on there compared to a lot. And with the new way they're doing stuff, is this going to be a gatekeeper for another drop? I'm throwing the speculation out there. Let me know what you think. Am I completely wrong or am I right? I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Odds 101.67, 382, and 715. So not too bad if you want to get a secret rare, which would be usually a decent win. All right, let's go back to home. I'm going to re-click that. If you want to join the wait list, this is a great time to do it. You've got, what, 15, it's about 17 minutes to do it. All right, what else do we got going on in chat? If you spend 100,000 on the Spider-Man, I would own 200 Spider-Man. Absolutely. The word on the street is that the rates are going up. The rates? You mean are the interest rates? I don't know. Glad we finally got an update from Candy. Yes, we did get an update from Candy. I wanted to talk about it because comics and crypto, a bunch of people put some stuff out there, and let me see if I can go find it real quick. But it was bought out. Where is it here? Where is this article? Here it is, right here. Let's see. Tad tweets, the former CEO of Sotheby's and Madison Square Garden, current CEO of Durable Money, chairman of the board of Doodles. That's interesting. Will become the new CEO of Candy Digital. This is here. We'll just go ahead and share this. This is from Comics and Collectibles. The collectibles market is entering its next phase where real utility, ownership, and long-term value matter more than hype. Now, you got to remember, this is like the third version of Candy, or is it the fourth? Third version. The focus is shifting towards assets that bridge physical plus digital with credibility and staying power. This directly reinforces Candy Digital's thesis, leveraging licensed IP, MLB, Netflix, etc., blockchain-backed ownership to create collectibles with real-world relevance. The market is moving away from speculation and toward trusted brands plus utility-driven ecosystem, which is what I've been saying. Candy's positioned to benefit, but only if they continue to execute interoperability, user experience, and true collector. Very exciting news. This whole interoperability, I don't know if that matters. What matters is true ownership. They can't take it away. You can't move. I mean, just real ownership. So the terms of services can't yank it away. And so one thing I'd like to see Veve kind of change in the terms of service. I think that would be fine because we're going to get interoperability. I just don't know how much that really means to people. We've seen it elsewhere. Let me know in chat what you're thinking. Make sure you're voting. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Let's go. This is just going to be an absolutely exciting show. Can't you tell? I'm so excited. All right. Wow. 18 votes, 11% going for this, 89% not. Look, this is what we do. We vote with our wallets, right? Veve's going to catch on as we move forward that they're going to test the market. They're going to test what we're willing to do. And I love it. I love it. That's what I want them to do. But we vote with our wallets. If we don't go for these drops, they're going to have to figure out another way to get us excited because we are the bridge for the new group of people that are going to be coming in. All right, let's see. I told you Candy was fine. Yes. Hike. Okay. I mean, honestly, that's what we need is a rate hike. We need to suffer a little bit, unfortunately. It kind of sucks, but yeah. Digital verse, if you have 100,000 like that to dispose of and believe in FA Spider-Man, selling for a 90% loss was a mistake. I completely agree. Like that would have been one, like if I had spent the 100,000, I just would have wrote it hero or zero. I mean, whatever it would be. I don't know, but I completely agree if you have that much. I believe you made a really nice purchase, digital first. Did you? Maybe it was somebody else. Did you make a partner statue purchase? Somebody purchased a partner statue. I think Mint 43 for what? I don't know. 6,800. Let me know. Smart buy. What's up? Is this a smart buy? I'm happy finally Candy is in the right hands, but still Candy sucks until they fix it. Maybe I can talk to them because I got a lot of power, which means I've got no power. I can talk to them and maybe I can do some streams. Honestly, though, I really like focusing just on Veve. That's what my bandwidth can handle. Look who's here. Holy cow. Member of the channel. We've got Free in the house. It's good to see you, man. A Sailor. It's good to know you're back here. Let's go ahead and let's just play this little GIF that I have for Sailor and Free because Free's in the motherfucking house. What is up, Free? Let me know what's going on. Traveling the world, actually, just traveling the United States, all over the place. Let me know where you're at. Let me know what you're doing today. If you haven't voted yet, please vote yes or no if you're going for this drop today. I really am kind of interested who's going to be going for it. Man, there's not a lot of people out here today, but hopefully we'll get those likes up because I think we're only at 10, 11. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, please, God, subscribe. I need to keep that going up. Also, if you're going for the drop today, use that QR code in the top left-hand corner. If you are new, you can get 10 gems for free. Use the QR code on the right side. It takes about 60 seconds to sign up. No credit card needed. It's free. Let's go. All right. He said that he needed the money. Dance Panda did. Yeah, Dance Panda. That's right. He needed it a while ago for his grandmother. All right, Wes, let's see what he has to say. Right when Veve is going interoperable, now nobody cares about interoperability. But okay, but here's the thing. Do we? Am I wrong? I mean, the people who want it are the ones who want to make money off the app. I don't feel like that's what Veve's going for anymore. They want the collector. They want the collectors who want value and the ones that are going to get a good drop and be able to sell it and move up in the market. But do we really care about interoperability? I don't know. I've seen it on every other freaking platform and nobody seems to care. It didn't matter for DigiToys. Didn't matter for Candy, McFarlane. I mean, just give me one example where it mattered. All right, wake me up in May. There you go. Ank, what is up? I am back. There's nothing that would make me more excited for a former winner who's won like 50 times this year to win again. That would make me freaking happy. But it's good to see you, Ank. I'm so happy that you're here for this crappy show. I'm going to buy up DCs. Gravy time. Probably. Tell everyone how you cheat to win. I'm just kidding, but I'm not. If I spent 100,000, the price of Spider-Man would be 100,000 right now. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Ronnie Lido? Yo. You are art. What's going on? What are you working on? Why don't we have a comic book from you on Veve? Whatever happened to Randy's comic? Wes, let me know. Holy cow. What is going on? What's up, PE? Like and subscribe, everyone. The Biggest Bro's also been doing drops, working his butt off at True Media they stream all the time. I mean, I think that they must be related to O'Malley because you cannot go a minute without a stream on there. Check out everything they have. The Biggest Bro, I miss you, man. It's really good to see you here. And I hope things are going well. Looks like last time I checked, you guys were over the 1,000, which means you should be fully monetized now, which is really cool. So I hope that's really working out well. I hope it's working out well for you. It's the Biggest Bro, the biggest foot, the biggest heart. Good to see you, man. I'm bullish on VV2. What's up, Digital Toys with Tommy? Remember how when Palm failed and was sold to Candy, it was the greatest thing ever. The future first was saving it and self-custody. Will this one stick? And what's the sum of the IP? I do think this will stick a little bit more. Just because Doodles did pretty well. You know, again, this is a thing that BB has to figure out that they haven't figured out. What do you do? So I'm just looking around. I've got some other things going on in my head while I'm talking. What do you do to get people interested? You can't just keep giving them 3D items. You either got to give them something physical. You got to do something interesting. And figuring that out is not easy. How do you get people to come from the outside who already think NFTs or digital collectibles are scams? How do you get them in here to know it's not a scam? And also the fun part of it that you can win. Now, I actually read an article on Reddit. I responded to it. By the way, I got a new website up. I'll tell you about it in a second here. And they were complaining about, 5 months ago, they got out of everything and VV's bad and da-da-da-da-da. And it's not bad. They're just evolving. You have to figure it out. We also have to get away from that mentality of just only making money. They are a business and they're in this to make money. But I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Like, they call it gambling, right? But if you go, when my son buys a Pokemon pack, nobody complains and says Pokemon's a scam because they're getting him to gamble. But that's exactly what it is. You're opening up these packs, hoping you're going to get something rare. So we're already teaching our kids to do this. We've already accepted it. So it's not a scam. But VV needs to keep working on how to get more people, to get people outside VV interested, and we'll hopefully that's going to work. Interoperability stuff is just people mouthing off, probably. I just want self-custody in case VV goes under. I won't even take it off. You know, when I talked to a few people in Vegas at the top, they have a plan in place if that was to happen. So I believe that, but yes, I would like to know that we're not going to lose these. I don't feel like VV's going anywhere. And honestly, there'd at least be another iteration if they were, with enough people willing to buy it. And there's probably enough people within the community that could do it. I really can never understand VV MCP calculations. One person buying 500 rare cheap comics gets 1,000 MCP. At the same time, if I buy one SR comic, I get 6. 500 rare cheap comics. Because they're getting 2 each. Yes, right. You buy 1 SR. But if you bought 500 SR, you get 3,000. What don't you get? I know you're not going to spend that at all. Handsome Knight, good to see you. Good morning. $1,000 each. So 39 Punisher costs 1,000. Let's go. What's up, Troy? No chaser today. I like Assassin's Creed, but these don't do so well for some reason. Yeah, they don't, because it's just a character. I don't know what else to say. You got to have more than just a character. I mean, if we are going to get past this thing that these things aren't always going to be valuable, I want to know if I spend $30, I need to get time. I need time. By the way, you got about 5 minutes and 45 seconds here to join the waitlist if you haven't. Before we go any further, I want to bring up the best calendar in the world. It is, of course, from KCBMW. It's a place to go, always updated. He even knows when things are going to happen before VV. Check it out at KCBMW on X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. Here we go.
Yo, it's good for you, tell me what it do. Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VV drop, he stay in the know. But I'm tight cause he's nice like a straight up pro. Man's got the calendar, sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Snipe so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. BMW, we see what you about. Leave some for the rest, don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get a VV plug. But stop snatching all the heat, bro, show some love.
I remember to keep hitting the like button so we can get this giveaway going here. Here's KCBMW's calendar. What do we got? We've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey today, Alexxios. On Tuesday, we're going to get Uncanny X-Men number 125. On Wednesday, another comic trying to make me work hard this week. X-Men 1991, issue number 28. That wasn't 91, though. That would have been probably 92. But we'll see. Then on Thursday, we're going to get Uncanny X-Men number 8. That's going to be quite interesting. And then we've got on March 28th, we've got the Phoenix 5. We're going to start off, let me pull this up here with Jean Grey, and we're going to get the Rock. And if you put her on that, it looks really cool. Before I go show you that, at KCBMW, remember, give him a follow, everyone. He's a great guy. Here we go. All right, let me pull this up here right now so you can see real quick. This is going to be, is that on the 20th? Is that Saturday? I don't even know. Total of these, let's see, here you go, $24.89. So I think this will be cool. I like the idea right here. Let's go right here and show this to you. So eventually all the characters here, Phoenix 5, are going to snap into place. And so that's going to be interesting. I like seeing this dynamic. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's something new. So I'm excited. I might go for one of these. I'd rather, for me, go for one of these than today's. I don't know if I'm going to go for the diorama. I might just buy one of those in the market. But see what it says there? All characters are collected separately. So that's coming up. And then I wanted to see this here. $6.99. Only 1,000 editions. I really like that for X-Men number 8. An earlier issue with only 1,000. This one I might go for. This one I might put 5 tries into. I might. Now probably will do 5 of these. I got to try to get more gems, but I might try to go for 5 of them, at least a couple. So that's coming up. But back to the drop today. Let me get back to chat and see what everyone is saying here. Wes, let me get back to here. Exactly. Nobody complains when they open a pack of cards and nothing good in it. So need to stop complaining about blind boxes. Bozos. I completely agree. Those are smooth brain mother foes. Yeah, just like you either go for it or you don't. Again, vote with your wallet. Vivi's going to listen. If we stop buying something, they're not going to provide it, and they're going to keep trying. They've got to make money. They're in this to make money. We're in this to have fun and have a family. Vivi does not need people. Vivi needs to wait. What? Members, I'll figure that out later. People love to complain. It's easy. It is easy to criticize. It's all right, Tom. You'll figure it out. Being rich does not make it easy to type. It's always a Bozos with very few collectibles or Omi who complain the most, and probably had some. They really made a lot of money, and they're just pissed and salty because they can't make money anymore. And that's why they're complaining. Or they lost a lot. But you know what? I can tell most of the complainers are just pissed that they're not making money off of Eevee, and too effing bad. This is not all about making money. Let's see. Here we go. Biggest bro. Assassin's Creed changed the main character every game. So as a fan, we never got to stay with the character long enough to build a fandom for, except maybe Ezio. Yeah, I just never really played it. Ezio? Is that how you say it? But that makes sense. If it changed every time, I kind of get that. Okay, got my pencil pro. No more thumbing. There you go. That crypto bill is about to become law. And I thought you said that last time. I'm excited for the Jean Grey drop for sure. Yeah, I might go for one, especially if I do well. If I do well on the comic drop on Thursday. Rob Cooks just pulled the trigger on ACCESSORY 56. Wait, did you get it in a blind box or you just paid for it? We got When Pokemon. Please say something else, When Pokemon. Good to see you. You wish Tucson, banks won't allow a good bill to pass. I hope so. Some of the newer drop comics have all rarities with original art, I believe, which is cool. All right, let me get caught up here. Digital Toys of Tommy, it was about money up until 2023. That's 3 years ago. How can they still be here complaining? Because people will complain about anything. Oh, nice. So that was a blind box. Good for you, man. I thought about doing that the other day. I'm going to build a bridge back with Dr. Profit. He got so upset when I said years ago, Omi was a bad investment. Well, there you go. All right, before we go any further, like I said, my Carolina Wren came back. It's just absolutely amazing. We had plenty of good names, but the Cobra, the wife, just came up with a much more beautiful name. And I don't even know how to introduce. Do I have a song to introduce this? I don't. I have like BE's Horrible Comics and Collectibles. We're just going to do this. We're going to make it a collectible today. Let's go look at BE's Horrible Comics and Collectibles. We're going to take a look at my Carolina Wren, and you're going to let me know that it sucks. Here we go. That's right, everyone. My Carolina Wren, her new name is Sophia Loren. Is anyone going to laugh at this? I don't know. I feel like that's a great name, and she's watching Kylo Ren on the TV. Is that better than Jackie Renedy? I think so. I think so. All right, let me know what you think about Sophia Loren. Let me know if you're going for the drop. So far, this is not looking good. This is actually one of the worst polls I've had. Only 29 people, 10% going for the drop, 90% are not. O'Milly doesn't have many people. I don't have many people. What the F is going on here? Hit that like button because guess what? I want to get this giveaway going. It's already 9:56. We're 3 away. Can we get 3 likes? I'm going to start this. Let me get this going right now. Let me get the giveaway at least pulled up. I'm going to pull up StreamYard giveaway tool, and then we're going to talk about how we're going to do this giveaway, just like always. You know what? I was going to make people actually retweet and all that stuff, but I really can't do that. I'm not allowed to do that. So therefore, my tweets never look as good as everyone else's because I'm not allowed to do it according to YouTube. Why do I follow the rules when nobody else does? All right, what is my thing going to be? It is going to be this. Let's see. Here we go. All right, we got that all set up. Please, God, does somebody like my Sophia Loren? Oh, my Lord. I figured nobody would even know who she is. What's up, Dr. Strange? Good to see you. I hope everyone's checking out his content. He's been here the longest. It's Dr. Strange. Check his stuff out. Dr. Strange, do you have your video giveaway still going? If you do, it'd be great if you could put that in chat so everyone can go out there. And if you haven't yet, follow him and also get into the contest. Omi has always been a bad investment, 300 billion tokens, and the tokenomics changed. At that point, the token was a 20 million MC coin like it was in February 2021. All right. I don't know what to say about that. Glad you got giveaways back. Yes. Wait, did I not have them? I thought I've had giveaways the whole time. I just don't get them for every show. I could get them for every show. I just don't do that because I don't know. I don't want to take away all the giveaways for other people. But yeah, I thought I had giveaways on most shows. Just on my I like having my raw VV Drop Live Raw without giveaways. That way we can talk about what we want without being totally connected to VV, even though I still love them. Yeah, it's more a Sofia Vergara era. All right, so not good. All right, I'm taking it off. Let me know if you went for this drop. Hit that like button because you love me. Make sure you're subscribed. Oh, we're at 20. We're good to go. Who is the big V? This guy is pouring tons of money into Star Wars. Don't know. The collectibles and comics having value should matter to everyone on the app. Can't draw new users to an app where you instantly turn $40 into $7. I disagree, Troy. Your mentality is just not right. If you go to an amusement park and you have fun, you don't have any problem spending $100 a day. So my point is if Vivi's going to charge $30, give me $30 worth of fun or give me the value. They could do one or the other, but it doesn't have to be value. Am I wrong? I want to see those emojis, 100s if I'm correct, right? Like, again, I don't know how many times I can say this, but we don't go into Walmart and Target and buy a pack of gum and say, well, F. I just spent $1.50 for this, had one piece, and now it's worth nothing now because it's opened. We don't do that. So again, it's either got to have value or it's got to have utility. That's it. Something that is entertaining. If it's for a kid, if it's a game, that's why I really think they should get the Nintendo arcade system. Charge $5 for a game, $6 for a game. You get to play it. It keeps you on the app. I mean, there's so much they could do, but I don't know. I see your Boost Oxygen affiliate now. Yeah, no, it's a YouTube thing. Okay, and you can buy now. It's a YouTube thing, so I can add anything. I can add anything I want to promote. But it's not my Amazon stuff. But if you do want to help support me and you're going to go buy on Amazon, linked in chat, it's pinned right there. Hit that. Just hit that. You'll see Audio Accessory. You're going to be taken to their site on Amazon. But if you buy anything today, it's going to get me credit. It really helps me out. What is up, She Woman? Everyone, make sure you're hitting the like button. Let's get this giveaway going. Here are the rules. They're very simple. You just have to put the right hashtag in. You cannot have won in the last 30 days. No purchase necessary. YouTube has nothing to do this. This is a giveaway supported by Veve. They're going to give it to you within 7 days. Could be more. You're going to give me your name. I'm going to pass it on to MC. You've got your giveaway. What else? We're going to do StreamYard. I'm going to pick 5 names. After we pick the 5 names, we're going to do the duck races. And you're going to have 2 minutes to tell me you're here. This is the time right now to make sure you're live on the stream. If you get commercials because you don't have premium, make sure you put that little lever all the way to the right. Make sure you're live and continue making sure you're live until the duck races is over. I think that is it, everyone. Let's go ahead and get this giveaway going. Good luck. And here we go.
It's time to join the Veve Digital Collectible Giveaway. If you haven't won in the last 30 days, this is your chance to wrap something amazing. Don't miss out. Good luck.
And there you go. Sophia Loren, everyone. Do it now. I think Comic dropped to me as a prize the other day. Nice. Star Wars stuff is going. Of course it is. And there we go. Okay, so Doctor Strange. Please check this out, everyone. Support the big streamers out there. Doctor Strange has been here from the beginning, putting out great content. So support him. Go out there. Give him a follow if you haven't. Yes, absolutely. No, I've got a giveaway. Oh, my bad. I thought you weren't getting giveaways for a while. Yeah, no, we got a giveaway. No. I've had giveaways every week, 2 or 3. Again, I don't want to get too greedy. I've been told I can get more, but yeah, no, I like to do my raw. I want to do that once a week. Even though I know people want giveaways. Collectible Rush, who is he has more Punisher than me. Well, then offer him a deal. We do go into comic book stores with investment in mind, but that's okay. Look, there's no problem to go into comic book stores and make sure you're entering hashtag Sophia Loren. Yes, that's some people do, but some people go in and say, I want to read, or some people say, I want to add that to my collection. It's rare. I want to hold it in my hand. And later on, I think it's going to be valuable. I'm going to trade up and get Superman #1 or whatever you're going to do. People do that all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. My only point about Veve is that if you're going to sell these collectibles for 30 gems, and they're not animated, I don't even think animated, you can put them in the Veveverse. Not everyone cares about that. If that's not what people want, we're not going to get more people into Veve if there's no reason to do it. You've got to convince people outside of Veve, why do we want this? This is for any business. I've run businesses before, whether it be retail, whether it be owning a food service, quick QSR. You got to convince people to go in. Why is your product good? Is your value right? What am I getting for that? Again, yes, some of these drops are going to have value, but it doesn't have to be that way. If Veve wants to be, the marketplace to the world for Web3 or whatever, they've got to convince people outside of the Web3 to come in, and they're not necessarily going to be coming in for just money. Now, that did get people originally, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in chat. That loser mentality, there are more millionaires on Veve. We are the majority now. Let's go. 90% millionaires on Veve. I don't think you're right. I don't think we are there. I don't think so. How you doing? What's up, Duck and Cover? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well from across the pond. What's going on in your life? I bought $10 pack of Pokemon yesterday, 5 cards worth $1. That's how collecting works on most products. Absolutely. And that's fine. Absolutely fine. I just think that they can go another route too. There's plenty of things to get people onto Veve. Veve's going to have to expand beyond just 3D collectibles. That's my opinion. People spend $40 at a casino for 1 second of fun and get 0 back 99% of the time. That's right. Why expect Veve to provide more than that? Well, I'm not because are we just gambling? If we're just gambling, okay, that's for the gamblers who are Web3 heads. I think we need to go after Web3, but we also have to go over retail customers. Just look, when I started college, emails were for dorks. Nobody used it. I didn't use it, but at Purdue, they gave us an email. I didn't use email for another 6 years. And even then, people were still resistant. Now nobody even uses email anymore. They used it, and now we're on to text messaging, DM on X, whatever the hell. We're WhatsApp. We move on. We're not where people fully adopted NFTs. People don't understand the importance of NFTs. Right now, they see it as a scam. They see CryptoPunks and stupid stuff like that. They don't see that California uses it for, the DMV uses it for your title. People have used that for buying a house. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to have information on the blockchain that's beyond just a collectible. And that's where I think Veve has a really big chance to thrive. My payment time expired. All right, you got 1 minute until rebounds. Let me know if you got anything today. My comparison is so silly. $30 at an amusement park, hours of fun. $30 on Veve turns into 7 gems in 20 minutes. Okay, again, you're not listening, Troy. I know you like to troll me. I know I'm smooth brain, but you're sounding like smooth brain right there. What I'm saying is that if Veve wants to sell something for $30 and it has no value afterwards, give me a reason to get that. So maybe I get hours of fun. I don't know how you do that with an Assassin's Creed Odyssey collectible, but give me hours of fun. If you think I'm right, hit 100. If you think I'm wrong, hit that little weird guy in chat. I think I'm right, though. So that was my point. I'm not comparing apples to apples. What I'm saying is that we should be comparing apples to apples. Veve should be either providing value or something else, or we have to admit that we're completely gambling and that's it. And I don't know how you get people from outside Veve to get into this. That's just my thing. Fun under the sun. What's going on? Member of the channel, big supporter. Really appreciate it. If you haven't entered yet, everyone, Sophia Loren, Fun under the sun, please enter. I want you to win. Sophia Loren, by the way, in case you didn't see, where's my little mouse here? She came by, our Ren came by, and there she is, but nobody knows who it is, so we're just going to stop it. What's up, Pixel Pudding? Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. What are you doing today? Looks like, wow, 34 votes, 9%. This is literally the lowest I've ever seen on any voting. I don't like that. I don't like that. I say I get money obsessed peeps out of here. Well, there you go. All right, we're going to go through all of this. Who has entered that I didn't see in here? Dilo, Veve's in the house. There's KCBMW. I'm trying to see who I've not seen in here. There's Dr. Strange. No problem, man. Check out his content, everyone. We need to support everyone. There's Incorrigible Goat Slayer. Wes has joined. Wes didn't win. He almost won. There's Alejandro. Chicow right there. Ank already signed up. All the rest of the comic rails to be dropped are on DC. No more comic rails or excitement of people. No, we've got Captain America #1. By the way, I saw that. What is it? Somebody was giving O'Malley crap because he sold a non-public mint that he got from Veve. Was it to Mr. Squibb? Or who was it to? I don't remember. Anyways, you know what? Like, as Veve content creators doing these drops, sometimes we do get stuff from Veve, and sometimes it is a non-existing, a lower than public mint. I happen to keep them. I know O'Malley, when he gets them, he gets rid of them right away. which drives me nuts because I think they're highly valuable in the future. And I really like it. It's a present for our hard work. We don't get gems. We don't get anything like that. So I don't have a problem with it. But this person was saying it was stupid and that VV should not be doing that. I don't know. Let me know in chat what you think. There's Secret Rare. Let's see what else we've got. VV Butcher. Pokemon is hyped because of the resale value. VV needs the resale value. It's the only way, or a killer game to interact with. That's I mean, it might be that. It might be something else. We may just not even know what it is. You could be right. You could be right. But I don't think we know. But you are right. People on Pokemon like it because they see the value. When my son bought them, he's like, oh, is this worth anything? So yeah. But then you gotta somehow get popular enough to be able to pull that off. VV has a habit of leaving us hanging until doubts start to grow and then smacking us in the jaw with huge news. So I'm just waiting. And we should be getting some huge news. Keen Marvel, good to see you. Sandra in the house on X. Is X not being... Oh, X is not shared out there again. Damn, it's so weird. I don't get it. 30 is a hot dog and a soda at the theme park. Ask me how I know I live in Central Florida. Oh, you do? I didn't know you lived out there. $30 at an amusement park is minutes of fun. Yeah, no, I actually said 100 at an amusement park. Yeah, and Troy does too. I live in Central Florida too. Good say it. And yeah, true. Yeah, absolutely expensive. Bitcoin, BMW, howdy BE, Ola, everyone. Good to see you. Look at that. Tucson got an SR. Congrats on the LO. Your property is your property. All right. Did you go to MegaCon, Troy Carthy meeting? John Cena is everything. It's cracked out to be. All right. Cracked up to be. There you go. Highly recommended opportunity. All right. I love it. Got him to sign a wrestling comic. Oh, that's kind of cool. Got Ric Flair. He was there. That's definitely cool. Every streamer should be rewarded, but he is also right on the point. Non-public mints should be kept private. And if they want to award big, just give 2 collectibles instead of 1 or upper value. I don't know. I disagree. I think it's okay to do that. But I keep mine. So pro wrestling is, oh, come on, man. Did you all see that Shepard Fairey event at Beeple Studio yesterday? It looked awesome. I did not. Keep entering, everyone. Is everyone entered? Let me go pull up. Let me go here. Let me pull up the duck races over here. We're going to get this started. Hit that like button if you haven't. We're only at 21. I like to see that at 25 before we get the duck races going. But you people suck. I can barely get you to even like it. So let me edit the names here. Get these out. Let me know what you got on the drop if anyone bought. It is 11 after. We got about 9 minutes until the market opens. And all right, so we got this. We've got our Sophia Loren. Also, right now, make sure you're live. We're gonna do the duck races here soon. I want to get this going here. So if you're not live, make sure you're live because you're gonna have 2 minutes once we get the duck races going, and the winner's gonna have 2 minutes to tell me that you're here. All right, let's see here. VV hold back 41 editions to give away. We knew this, and people should not aim to get mint 41. Guy is jealous of sub 41 mint. Well, actually, it was a comic. It was mint 178. I have a couple comics that are mint 103. In fact, one's a really good one, and I'm not getting rid of it. Could be valuable. The comic I actually wanted anyways, so I'm not going to get rid of it. Let's see. Here we go. He's giving me a W. VV has plenty of things they could give you that's not lower than public. Mint, stupid for them to do that because people spent thousands getting LPM. Other things they could give you include. Look, again, the argument can be made, but to say that O'Malley doesn't deserve it and it's ridiculous, I don't know. But look, this is not my house. This is your house. So you got to let me know what you think. Cheryl's in the house here. Effing paycheck instead of us paying your salaries. No hate to you guys, though. Just Phoebe. I don't want a paycheck. I got to pay taxes. If I decide to sell a collectible, then I can't. I haven't since cash out. I don't know if I ever will. Maybe I will. If something was really highly valued and I needed to get something fixed here, I might sell it. I didn't go Ghost Slayer, but would have. All right. BE. It's sentiment, buddy. Suppose you spend thousands to get the lowest public mint, thinking no less than this ever will come out. Yeah, but who set it up here? This is known for a long time. We've known this. Like, we've already known that the public mints are no longer the lowest ones First they were 41, then they changed them to 21. Then we got Rambo number 6. Then we got other number 6 that they were giving. Yeah, I don't know. It's been changed. People for a long time stopped getting mint number 1 and then it became popular again. I don't know. Good on you getting a hellback sub, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. What's up, G43? Good to see you, man. Been saying since the beginning that you shouldn't pay premium for 41s. All editions will eventually hit the market. Well, I don't think they will. But honestly, a lot of it, I threw one up that I got recently for an outrageous price. It's not going to sell. I just don't want to release those right now on the market because I do kind of respect the fact that there's lower mint, but I think it's okay for people to get something special. Look, they're not going to give me a partner statue, right? I wish I could get something like that. That's just too highly valuable, but you know, and it doesn't happen all the time that you're getting something like that. Snicker, good to see you. Get the mint you like, whatever means something to you personally or widely known. Trying for lowest possible is fool's gold. It could be, but people like it. It seems very illegal to pay you in goods instead of pay. No company can just avoid taxes by bartering. Well, when they did the gem cash out, you used to be able to you'd have to pay taxes. I don't think they don't care. They wouldn't have to pay taxes anyways. If anything, I'd be a contractor, but I don't work for them. I'm just supported. So there's no real guarantee for anything. I don't think it's illegal though. They wouldn't do it. They're pretty smart about it. I don't know. Independent contractors. Yes, for sure. I minted the LPM number 11 SR Venom 36 comic. Let's go. Congrats on that. Yeah, we want the sub 41 to hit the market. Those are the ones that will break in news with extreme sale prices. More extreme sales hype, please. Yeah, no, I'm not selling my Punisher SR. I'm just not going to do it. All right, let's get this party started. Who is ready? There's going to be a last chance to join. It's 10:16. I got to get going here. Are we ready? Got about 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last chance. Hashtag Sophia Loren to enter the Veve giveaway. Are we ready? All right. You better hurry up. It's time. All right, let's pick out the names. We're going to pick 5 names here. Good luck. You won the last 30 days and you get picked, you better let me know. If you're on this ink, I'm gonna have a fit. All right, good luck, ink. All right, here we go. Who's it gonna be? Doctor Strange. Okay, I like to see that. He definitely is deserving. I'm totally okay with that. All right, we're gonna get Doctor Strange up on the board. Just make sure you're here, people. Oh, that's not working. All right, we got our first name, Doctor Strange. Congrats, friend. All right, here we go. Who's going to be number 2? Who's it going to be? Somebody new? Somebody old? Somebody who doesn't deserve it? Fun under the sun. All right, I already got 2 people I'm very excited to see on the board here. Tell you, once you get on here, you continue. All right, we got 3 more names. Good luck, everyone. Bam. All right, what do we got here? Who's going to get it? While I bob my head to this horrible song. All right. You never know. G43, man. Didn't you just win? Maybe you didn't win. Maybe you just got on. Let me know quick. All right, let's go. We've got 2 more names here. I guess G43 might have just gotten on there. I'm checking chat here. Too late to load. Yeah, let's go, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. We got Alejandro on here. We got lots of good names, man. I'm happy. All right, 1 more. All right, 1 more person. No, I haven't won in a long time. Okay, cool. It's G40 here. All right, here we go. This is going to be the biggest bro. If it's Ank, I'm going to have a shit fit. All right, who's it going to be? They're going to troll me. King Marvel. Sorry, Ank. You'll do it next time. I just can't have you win the moment you're able to, like you did that one time. He won 10 hours after he was allowed to. All right, let me copy these names. We're going to do the duck races. I know I don't do it as well as the biggest bro. I just can't. All right, I can't do it. All right, so I got this. Let me get this started here. We're going to set it and forget it. All right, we're going to bring this over to here. Duck races. Are we ready? All right, let me get the song changed to, we're going to get the duck races. All right, it is time for duck races, everyone. This is going to be fun, or it's going to be something. Here we go. Bam. All right, I started earlier than I want. You don't see it. Here we go. I didn't set it up right. Bam. All right, who's going to win here? King Marvel in the lead. Alejandro, then G43. Can Dr. Strange take the lead? Or Josh, you are last place. This is looking good for you. But King Marvel still keeping the lead. Oh, there's the rug with Dr. Strange coming into the lead. Will he keep the lead? I hope so. But knowing the way this scam works, it's not going to happen. G43, look at that. With 23 seconds left, but can Josh, fun under the sun, take the lead at the last minute? Will be King Marvel. Oh, man, we've got 15 seconds left. It looks like Alejandro and King Marvel. Anything can happen here. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be G43? Is it going to be fun under the sun? Could it be Josh? Josh is well deserving of this. Does he get it? Oh, my God. Josh gets the win. Let's freaking go. All right, Josh, where are you? I think that counts, right? Did you win? Josh, just one more time so I know you're here. Where are you, Josh? Come on. I think this counts right here. Uh-oh. Quit fooling around. Just say you're here. He's here. We got a winner. Let's go. You know what to do. Congrats on the win. Just DM me. We'll get you on there. And we are done with the duck races. Well, that was fun, or it was probably not fun if you didn't win. Holy cow. Sorry, everyone. This is not my main gig here. Congrats. All right, let's go check out the market and see if anyone got rugged here. Oh, look at that. Wait, this makes me look bad, but I'm going to say thank you, man. Let's go. I didn't do it for the super chat, but man, I appreciate it. Thank you. Already a big supporter of the channel. Let's go ahead and give him what is due to him. We're going to give him two things today. We're going to give him the thank you, which is here. And let me find a fun winner. Where do we got here? Okay, here we go. Here's a fun winning one. Congrats on the win here. Everyone likes it when Betty White shimmies. All right, look at the market here. Thank you, Fun of the Sun. I didn't win, but still enjoyed. Congrats. All right, well, that's all that matters, that you enjoy this trash that I put out every couple days. Something like that. All right, well, we're still doing well. Kind of it's so weird with X. 18 people. There might only be 2. All right, how many likes? Did we even get to the likes I wanted? I doubt it. I doubt it. We got to 24. You know, not bad with not too many people here. You should make a game show. I think my game show would suck. It would be the worst game show ever. All right, look at that. Oh, we got some good stuff in here. Yeah, Vivi, look, I'm in total agreement now with everyone who says I shouldn't get low mints. Vivi, stop giving me low mints. Start giving me Miles Morales SR. Then I'll be really happy. All right, do we have this in here yet? I don't think so. Everything is up. But is it selling? Wow, torch it. Look at that. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I wouldn't mind getting one of those too. Aang, that's definitely doing really well. I've got 2 Venom, still one of my favorite, and Carnage, 65. Wow. No bueno. All right, well, that's not loading. Where is this thing? It's not up. Usually by 23 after we have it up. There we go. What a bargain, everyone. I mean, oh, I thought that was in gems. All right, look at that. 230 Omi. Not too bad for the Ultra. What is that? 24 bucks? Something like that. All right, do we have any of these else? Any of the other ones out on the market? There we go. Rare. It says gems on here. That's really weird how it says gems right here, but that's not right. It's not even in gems. They need to fix that if it's not going to be in gems. All right, 119, about 20 bucks for the rare off of 30. So if you really wanted one of these, let's see how many actually sold. Because I mean, I have not seen numbers percentage-wise, 11%. This one, they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do moving forward. These are just not selling. 57. Wow. Does this have a burn date? It doesn't even have a burn date. All right. Well, there you go. Voting with her wallet. BE, check your DMs after the show. Okay. Well, now you want me to check now. Like, you can't do that and then say, oh, okay. Yeah. I will. I'll tell you. Well, actually, the place I'm using, I'm paying for. So, but I will tell you, there's a way to get it for half price. All right. Let's see here. What am I doing? All right. Back chat. Thanks again, Fun Under the Sun, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'll check my DMs. There we go. I need Venom. Yeah, Venom. I've got a really good Venom. I've got $2.99, and then I've got here. Let me flex a little bit here. I'm getting fatter, so I'm not talking about that type of flex. Look at this right here. Wait, what? $2.99. Look at that. Cameo appearance. First real appearance. People would say maybe not, but look at this. I also have, I got really lucky on this. I'm not selling these either. I also have 360, which is Carnage's cameo. Father, son. That is beautiful. That is just beautiful. All right, back to the market. Where are we at on prices here? All right, about $20 in Omi there, 24 in Omi on that one. I guess Tucson's not selling his SR. I can't believe he got an SR. That's craziness. All right, we got to go check how many SRs were actually minted today. Did we find out here? Look at that. 12 SRs out of 231. Still 57. Wow. Samurai Darth Vader. We'll have to go take a look in a second. When auction for a sub 41 blind box. I don't know. What's up, Kryptoni? Good to see you, man. How's the house? Big supporter of the channel. How's your house? When do I get invited to your house as a Grammy winner? Because this parasocial stuff is wonderful for both of us. Let's see. After the 50 minted, maybe it's time to move to another franchise to drop. Yeah. I mean, Vivi, this is a true vote. I think the problem that Vivi's having now is not that they couldn't sell this out. We know we've got some big stuff coming with Star Wars. We know we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Things have been teased. So we're excited. And if you're like me, you're preserving. And then we've got interesting drops like this week coming up. We've got 3 comics. Oh, my Lord, Vivi. Are you going to ever give me a break? Like this, X-Men number 8. Now, whether that means much to you or not, maybe it's not as popular, but it's definitely Silver Age. It's $6.99. There's only 1,000 of these. I'd rather take a chance on this. This, to me, seems like one more fun. This, everyone, this might sell out. Now, I don't know for sure. I bet you we can pump this up to sell out. It's if everyone bought 3 or 4 or 5, this could sell out. There's only 1,000. We can definitely get interested in this. And that might be what we have to do to get Vivi to continue that. Yeah, I crafted, let's see. No, I didn't craft Venom. I don't think I got it, but I got it in the market. I can sell you a Venom. How much? I'm not going to buy any more. I don't have enough. Let's see. Doctor Strange, I can sell you a Venom. Oh, there you go. The Noir Island book is a great one. So is Unis. All right. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to try to mint all the Phoenix stuff. Really? Let's go take a look again. Yeah, the Phoenix stuff's very interesting. Plus, Troy Carthy's very interested in this. Let's see. How many editions again? So 23.49. You got the special with 63. 1963 on the common. 463 on the ultra rare. And then, if you get the diorama, you know what they should have done? No, that wouldn't have worked. If you got the common and the ultra rare, give you the diorama to craft. That's what they should have done. What do you think about that? That would have forced our hands. You had to get the common. If you had to get the common and the ultra rare, in order to craft the rock. Right? That would work because now this is the only way you can get that by crafting it. It would force people to go for a lot. There'd be only 463 of these instead of, yeah, but they want to sell all the other ones too. They want to sell all these characters. But they're all going to snap into place. This could be very cool. I'm just trying to think what would get, you know what would get this to be valuable? Here, hear me out. What if you buy all that and you could get, this is a great idea because I came up with it. And you get one of those pictures where they put it on like glass or one of those reflective mirrors. So you get the whole collection and you get a code to be able to go buy a physical version. Now you're going to have to pay for it. But if you get all the collectibles, you could get that. And if you get all the secret rares, you get something even more special. But you have to buy them in the store. They've got to make that buying in the store part of it. I don't know. Is that a good idea or am I being stupid? This X-Men ain't a... That's not funny at all. What's up, Metaverse Drop? Yo, did auto pay and got Alexxios SR. Congrats. Look at that. That's a good win right there. Look at Rogue right now. I know Rogue is up. I've got a Rogue. Rogue price is up. Look, I love it when you pump your bags. Reminds me of the old days. This is what I would do. Let's go to the collectible. Look at that right there. 777, but it's really only, what's that? 150, 142 bucks. It's really only 142. So you could probably sell it in gems for 200. I don't want to sell it. I'm going to be honest. I still think there's something for these. I don't have any inside information. Although I was told a long time ago that these would finish out, but like they could change that. But I'm not getting rid of it. There's too much chance that something could happen. I remember I own this, so be very careful, everyone. This is basically just pumping my bag, so be very careful. I have one of these, so I'm not going to get rid of it. The most valuable female character is my SR Rogue. Let's go. How is Rogue doing? It's doing well. It's Phoenix year out from ashes we rise. Absolutely. Incels do not. That's true. I think this will, Fire Lady will do well. Especially since the SE has a good animation. Even the regular common looks awesome. Yeah, look, I'm probably going to pull the trigger in a video game once on that. Just to get it. I will buy 3 Fire Ladies. You mean Jean Grey? And pick up SE in the aftermarket if I don't land one in the box. You're probably not going to land one. TomTom is a neurologist now. Let's go. All right. So what else should I be looking up? By the way, what did we get to? Oh, wow. We got to 28 likes. Can we get 2 more? We'll be at 30. It would really make me feel better about my life. All right. We're still beating O'Malley here, but not by much because I don't know if I can count my XP. Anyone on X, please let me know in chat. If you're in chat and you're on X, please, God, let me know. Let's see. What else is going on? Still doing my Amazon stuff. Yeah, seriously, people, if you want to help me out, especially you don't want to pay money, use that QR code, not my QR code, use the pinned in chat. You see my link for X right here. Oh, is it not going to, it doesn't even let me do it. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you right here. This right here. I'm kind of curious if anyone will actually use it. Use this link. This is a company I use. So they're using a deep link here. This is not a scam. It's not but I will put a cookie on your thing. Please click that. If you're going to buy anything on Amazon today, I'd love to know if you did, if you want to DM me, like you bought something, you DM and let me know. That'd be great. Maybe something in the future I can do something. What else do I have here? I'm looking at some of this crap that I got. Oh, you got to see this, everyone. Look at what I got the other day. This is one of the things that I got to review as an Amazon influencer. No more lighters. Look at this thing. This thing's great. All right. Look at this right here. You like plasma? That's how you light stuff, baby. Let me burn the house down. Hold on. Do I have a piece of paper here? Oh, yeah, I do. Let me burn the house down. Look at this. You could start a fire with this thing. I love these because you can just charge them up. You don't have to worry about wind. Look at that. See, right there. What if this burned the house down? All right, we're going to just do it like that, and we're good to go. I love these. I actually showed one a while ago, but this is better for candles because it's so long. I'm not going to tell you the brand, but it's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm Batman. I am Batman. Don't you dare. That's what my son used to say. That would do nothing to me. Tucson, what happened to your collection? Does that work for? Ooh. I don't know. It should. But it wouldn't be as good. But you know what? I don't see why not. I'll have to try that. Not that I have a bong. I don't know. I don't know if BE and fire mix. No, I'm not a fire starter. I'm definitely not. I'm just a socio-scientist. All right. Yeah. No, I'm not a fire starter. That's just something fun I got. What else did I get? Anyone here on motorcycles? I got this thing. I'm not going to do the brand yet, but it goes on motorcycles, and this thing goes up and down, and then it will go like that, and then it locks in place, and it has like a little shock thing for your motorcycle. I should tell Guri about this. I need to get one of those. Anyone know the slingshots? Oh my Lord. I've decided that that's like my midlife crisis thing I want to get. It's not going to happen this year. We probably got to spend 150 on this damn house, but the slingshots used to be like 16 grand. They're probably way more than that. Maybe I can get a used one. I really want to get one of those slingshots. I have one of those. I also want one of those. I've got like 4 life straws, and then I have this other brand that sent me some stuff. So I've got some life straws. Hey, I've got a bug out bag. I'm not really a conspiracy theorist, but why not be prepared? I've got that. I've got one in my RV. But yeah, definitely. I mean, this is just really good. It's windproof. You could take it with you. What would be really nice if they had these solar power. So you could just put it out there, have like a solar panel here, like on the Casio watches. Yeah, maybe I'm going to make one of those. I certainly have connections in China to do that. Tucson got all quiet. My dad has a slingshot down in Florida. It's fun to drive. Yeah, back in the day when they first came out, they were like 16 to 32 grand for the top of the line was 32. I don't know what those are at, man. The slingshots are freaking bomb. They're the bomb. You know what? I'm looking it up now. I want to buy one. I just saw one the other day here in St. Louis. I almost doxed where I live. Slingshot bike. Let's see what these are. Oh my Lord, look at this. Oh, it's Polaris. This seems freaking look at this. Oh, it's only 25,000. All right, I'm going to let's build it. Oh, wait. Let's go back. Wait. No, we got to go find what's the best one. Oh my Lord. Are you kidding me? Slingshot Grand Tour. Oh, it has a top. If that top comes off, or can you buy it with a top? All right, let's just do, there's no way I'm spending. No, I can't do it. 42,000 for a bike. All right, auto drive. Wait, auto drive manual. Do I save money? All right, let's go next. Let's do this. What am I adding to this? Slingshots are fun for sure. Do you require a helmet where you are? You know what? I don't know if you need one for this. Viper back with green. All right. Well, it looks like I haven't built anything. All right, here we go. New. What can we add? Excursion top rear panel. Heated and cooled. Oh, hell yeah. All right, got that. Slingshot heated. Wait, what's the difference? What? Heated and cooled seats passenger. Oh, it's $1,300 for each. F that. I don't care about the Cobra. She can have a cold seat. No, she's going to want that. All right, so we got to get that. I don't care about any of that. I want stuff for safety. Any safety? We have to get the top, right? Excursion top. What does that look like? You need, okay, yeah, we got to select all of that. What else do we want on this bike? We're here for, excursion top canvas. All right, we got to add that. All right. Painted belt guard, don't care about that. Roll hoop audio kit. No, I don't care. What else? What else do I need on this damn thing? They're all over clean. Yeah, you know what? Maybe this is what you get, Ronnie Lido. All the hoodies like to rent them out or for a day. Got to have a stick shift. That's what makes it fun. I don't know. I'm lazy. Love that. See, look, even Tom likes it. Overnight passenger bag, audio and electric. Where's safety? Protection. Covers. Fender guard. No, I'm not buying this one. Let's be honest. I can't afford this. I got to go back until Veve starts giving me a lower mint. Let's just go to the cheapest one. Because honestly, I just want a convertible. Let's build this. Just being honest, people. I'm getting auto drive. I'm not getting stick. I don't want to. Nah, they're not reliable for work. I really don't understand the love of motor vehicles. This is more about getting me a convertible. I used to have a convertible, and then I got rid of it, and I miss it. Ooh, do I want jet black or red? I got to get red. I got to be an asshole. I got to get a little red in there. All right. I can't afford any of this, so the only thing that matters is the top frame, that, and I need the cover, the canvas top, and then the only other thing I can add is, wait, slingshot, didn't I add all the tops? Roll hoop audio, roll hoop kit for the sling. Wait, is that for safety? Yeah, if that's a roll bar, wait, is that what that is? Upgrade your slingshot with a roll hoop designed specifically for select 2021 and newer. This kit includes the roll hoop installation hardware required to add sling, whatever. If that makes it safer, I'm buying it. Storage rack and bags. Oh my Lord. Side storage bag. Jeez. Oh, gotta have a center. It doesn't come with that. It's a bag. All right, we'll just add it. Whatever. Style. No. I need Big A. He'll make this thing $1 million for me. Oh my Lord. Wide rear tire and wheel kit. That does look cool. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. All right. There we go. I think we're done. What do you think? Are we good? Oh, wow. They have some that are like upgraded. Drive, escape, perform. I don't care about performance. I'm good with this. What do you think? Are we done? All right. Let's see how much this costs. $30,000. Easy. That's how many times I have to go to the plasma clinic to get that. All right, here we go. Now they're reliable. Spend the extra few bucks and get a Morgan Super. Really? But I do believe there should be new cars that come out like 10 grand. No airbag crap, less tire. Well, they've got the Amazon car, which I'm excited about. It's supposed to be 20 grand. It starts at 20 grand. I'm going to be honest, Ronnie, because I told you, you can get a car. I'm actually have an opportunity to get a Odyssey van from 2015 for $1,000. I'm thinking about just buying it. I don't even care. It's so cheap. You can't even get a running car anymore for $1,000. Usually about $5,000. I probably want something a little bit better, but honestly, I'm not a car snob. I'd be completely okay with a used $10,000 car. The Cobra can get her damn expensive car. I'm not buying expensive cars. It's a waste of money. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, if we get some of these Chinese cars, I just don't know how safe they are. Technology shouldn't make things more expensive. It should go the other way. I completely agree. We need to have cars go back to, 15 grand for a little car that's fully loaded, that's a little safe. I don't know. Cars are about to come down. Yeah, cars are coming down. I don't know about that. I will never go back to the internal combustion engine again. I have 2 Teslas and 6 electric scooters. Wow. I do like the fact, Kryptoni, you have not answered my question about when I get invited to your mansion. But by the way, how is it? You've moved in, right? I think new tech costs more than old tech. That's how it works. Well, here's the thing. The thing with the Amazon car, which is genius, it's like, look, everyone already has a phone or a tablet. There's no need for us to put all this money in to have this built-in tablet when all the damn thing looks like it's a stupid tablet. So you bring your tablet in. Now they can save $1,000 from having to install it and all of that stuff and warranty it. You use your phone. You don't need all the electronics. What I want electric locks. I want auto braking. I want cruise control. But there's a lot of other stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff. I want a safe car that goes from point A to point B. I don't really care what it looks like. I'd like it to be comfortable, but I don't need something fancy. Whether I'm a billionaire, millionaire, or have no money, it doesn't change for me. That's wrong. If I'm a billionaire, I'm going to get this damn Slingshot as my main car. I'm getting Tesla walls also. Nice. We need the options here. The USA is not all that cool. If a motorcycle exists, then cheap cars should too. Well, a lot of the foreign cars are motorcycles with just a frame around it, but they're not very safe. Yeah, buy lightly used. I can't even get the Cobra to do it. That's exactly, well, first of all, I'm not getting a car for 10 or 15 grand unless I'm buying it used. But you've got a lot of these, and I don't even necessarily want an electric car, but a lot of these $100,000 cars are selling for $45,000 a year and a half later. That's crazy. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on a car. It's stupid. Yeah, 1,000, right? Nope. I used to buy $500 cars. I love $500 cars, but 1,000, it's a great deal. Blame bureaucracy. Different requirements for closed versus open passenger vehicles. Absolutely. Now I can't find anything less than 4,000 with under 200,000. This thing doesn't have that many miles on it. I think it's like 100. I mean, it's whatever it should be. 10, 11 years at 10,000. I'm at the opposite end of that, Kryptoni. I respect the electric. I believe they have their place, but not for me. Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for electric. My dad has an electric, and he likes it. By the way, Kryptoni, did you ever, this is actually means something to me. On your Tesla, do you know how to get out of there when you're in an accident? Because from what I heard, this, and I do not want to hear that you got hurt. This is true. If you're still listening, Kryptoni, I actually really mean this. We've heard of these stories of a couple people. The cars are made well. They get in an accident, people survive a major accidents, and then the thing catches on fire and they can't get out. On some of the older Teslas, like the release in the back seat, it's like hidden in the door, I think. And you have to pull, this might be the one in the front. You have to pull up something in the door. Then there's a red lever. You got to pull that up, and that opens another door, and you pull that, and that will open the door. Just make sure you know how to get out of your damn car, or have one of those little glass break things. Although it's bulletproof, so I don't know how that would work. Anyways, know how to get out of your electric cars in the back and the front. Most cars now make it easy, but from what I've heard, Tesla, because it doesn't look pretty to have an emergency release, they hide it. Well, when people are in an emergency situation, our brains freak out, and it's hard for us to actually move to action. So just make sure you know how to do that. Let me know. Let's see. 500 for car price, all electric. I only got 2 old cars left, Mercedes and truck. Well, there you go. I'm sick of people who can tell me what is safe. No, yeah, like you should be able to get what you want. Safe is anti-lock brakes. I think airbags are smart. There's nothing wrong with that. Wear your seatbelt and you'll be fine. Everyone knows a General Electric motor better than gas one. Take all the safety crap out of cars. Cars aren't safe by design. Maybe. I live in Maine, and it totally seems like electric is over here. Chargers closing constantly. It's definitely not good for rural areas. Yeah. I'm just, where the Cobra works, they have free electric there. So it's like, I told her, I said, since you want to get a car every freaking 2 years, use one of those lease companies where you take over a lease and there might only be 14 months. I said, get that with 0 down, or sometimes you can get it for like $1,000. Sometimes if you want a really fancy car, you got to put down 5. But I'm like, just get a decent car, electric one for 14 months. You can fill up for free. We don't go very many places. We'll keep the calligraphy that we've got, and she can have that. I don't know. I don't even want a car. It's so stupid. I want jetpacks. Me too. Just not the biggest fan of how lithium is mined. Yeah, I mean, the whole idea that it's better than our environment, and I'm all about that. I'm okay with doing stuff. There's just no way. It just doesn't make sense. But we have to go down this route. We have to be looking at electric and all this stuff for our future. So I'm glad we do it, but I don't think it's the panacea right now. Congested weather, permitted cities is where electric vehicles thrive. Anything outside of that, combustion engine wins. It's just more fun, too. Bicycle life, that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's true. Rely on your own way to get around. That's why if you live in a city where you can actually just walk to where you want to go. Unfortunately, our place has a walking score of like 0.03. 63 SE on Phoenix Drop. Those are nice. There you go. Get a good bike trailer and you are set. I like biking. Nope, this is all dinosaur tech. We have ZPE. Big lithium mine discovered in North Nevada. Let's go. That's a lie. There's always a manual release. There's really no excuse not to make the switch. Gas is $1,000 a gallon. There's always, no. There's, I'm not saying that, no. Tesla has a manual release. It's just hidden. That's my only thing. If you know where it is, that's totally fine. Just make sure anyone who drives in there knows where it is. I told my parents, they've got that stupid Mustang one, Mach E or whatever. And he's like, I think they're manual because it does have like a little thing you pull right there on the door like you would. But on the outside, you just hit a button and it opens up. I'm just saying know where they are, Kryptoni. They have a manual release. They're just hidden. Now, maybe they've moved and they're more out there. I don't know. Let me know. Red State are awful places to walk. Oh, that's dumb. I believe that's why Musk is making the largest lithium mine in the U.S. Let him go. Let's go. Not going to lie. I fired up the 50 Ford the other day, and there's just something about hearing the old flathead come to life. Sorry, just don't get that from the electric. You get nothing from an electric car. Like when my dad drives his car, I'm like, when are you going to move? I don't even know when the thing's going to start moving. It's crazy. What time is it? 10:50? I can go a little longer here. I love Teslas. Yeah, I keep seeing them. And to be honest, the Jetson sound most electrics make are kind of creepy. Oh, like the fake sound. Old cars are nice toys. Tucson, I actually heard the bike is the worst thing for the environment because people that constantly ride bikes tend to live longer, therefore using more resources. Let's go. That is exactly what we should be thinking.
You do not have too many shoes. I could listen to you talk all day.
Yes, mannequin. Love the take. I live in Ohio. We have the most metro park trails in the U.S. Veve should offer real cars. See, that would be so this is what I'm talking about with Veve. I'm going to go back to Veve. Let's go check the market out while we talk about this. What if, for instance, it's not going to happen because Amazon's not going to do, but if there was another car that was cheap and the only way to get on the wait list was to go through Amazon. So you get on the wait list, you get an NFT, which represents your ownership of being able to buy that car. Now you've got it on the blockchain. It's all there. You can keep it or you can sell it. That is the type of thing I want to see Veve do. Let me know in chat if you think that's good. Hit those 100s for you like it. Hit the weird guy there that I'm hitting if you don't like it. But honestly, I think it's a great idea. This is something where if people want that Amazon car, they got to go on Amazon and get it, right? Like you got to get your pre-buy for $100. They do 1,000 of them. They do 10,000, whatever. You got to go to Veve in order to get it. Then you can easily trade it online. This just makes sense. Now, people get in line for expensive cars. They did that early on the Tesla and the Beast. Demand isn't as much there, but in the beginning, it really was. And you could sell your line in for getting that car. This forces people to go to a Veve. I don't know. I think that's what I want to see. Ohio is purple. Veve needs to sell real world. Ohio going to have that Dr. Amy soon. What the hell is that? Dr. Amy is cool. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Anyways, I think that's a good idea. Veve messes up so bad. Movie tickets were a great idea, but Veve dropped the ball. I don't know if they dropped the ball. It just, again, why are you going to come here if people aren't interested in digital collectibles? Doesn't matter who's in office anywhere, even locally. All right, where are we at on these collectibles today? 189 for the secret rare. All right. Oh, I forgot. I even had minty fresh numbers today. I didn't even put them up. Oh my Lord. I did them and I didn't even download them. What a waste of time. Sorry, everyone. What do we got here? All right. Slingshot back to here. Do we not? Okay. So there's Rogue. We've got all this. Rare's at 20. 45 for the ultra rare, really. But it's only $24 here. All right. How many did they sell? Oh, wow. 15 editions total. Yeah, this was unfortunately a bomb. I hate to see it. But this might just be a wake-up call that we're done with this. 60. We're at 57. 3 more sold. So, I mean, look, you can't keep doing the same thing and keep dropping these things. If people aren't interested, they're not going to buy. Like, there's no point for me to buy this. I've never really been interested in this. So, yeah. Yeah, WoW is right on 60. That might be one of the worst. And they even dropped the mint size. It's not just about mint size. It's you got to have they're just, this might be too expensive for us to gamble on. If we're going to gamble, if that's what this is, then make the gamble less or make the utility more or do something different. I don't know. I mean, what can we do? How do we help Veve do this? I don't know how we do it, but to only sell 60 of these is kind of crazy. I think so. I live 5 minutes from downtown Cleveland in the hood. Where do you live off of? Are you near Case Western? People don't care about sales. There is a contract. Veve doesn't care about sales. There's a contract for this drop. It's features. Well, they might. But they're still able to adjust the drop, so it's not like it's just gone. Well, y'all, fun times is always great. Rest of the weekend, everyone. Thanks for the stream, BE. Yeah, thank you for hanging out here. I'm probably only going to go 4 more minutes anyways. Who else is streaming today? I figured you lived in Euclid. Correct, like me, I just never take anything back. What the hell is that? Fleet Avenue. Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes from Case. The hell? Hold on a second. Apple services, quit taking my money. I painted 3 murals in Euclid, which is very cool. What do you think about Banksy getting doxxed? Is that a good thing or not? I don't know. By the way, we only need 1 more like to get to 30. Did we get to it? Oh, my Lord, people. We're almost even with O'Malley too, which is my time to go. It's up to the eye to sell now on Veve, but to keep the contract, they probably need the sales. Yeah, I mean, what do they do? Seriously, what? I mean, we don't have that many people here. We now have 21. We got up to, I don't even know what our total number was. What do we do to not have the poll that we did? 48 votes, 12% going for it. That's not good. Even like 50%, even 40% would be good. 12% is, this is obviously not going to work anymore. So I don't know. The IP needs to promote it. Veve. No, IPs are not going to do that. You think Disney advertises the crap that Walmart sells? They just don't do that unless there's a reason to do it. Again, I've talked about this. Nobody liked this line skip pass for Disney, line skip pass for Universal. Buy this NFT, get free parking. Again, they really need to figure out a way to get people to check this, to check it out. Did you buy any inks? Yeah, I bought 1 and I got rugged. Right there. How do I make 1197 work when this thing came out in 2005? There is no magical thing I can do. Not even Chris Severs can make that number work. It's not Veve's problem if it doesn't sell. It's the IP itself. No, you're wrong. When an IP is already big, they don't have to sell it. That's just how it works. That's how it worked in the restaurant business. If it was big, they don't promote it. And if you buy, like when I bought into a franchise, it was okay, but I had to do more marketing if I wanted to get people interested than the actual company did. Disney is about to go big into crypto. Yeah, I think they might. Old news. Disney NFTs are property of Disney. And the Aang drop, what do we end up with this? So, I mean, look, they didn't even sell 1,000, right? No, what am I talking about? They sold 1,500. Well, 1,424 plus the 50 they keep. So they sold 1,424. Not bad. That, to me, that's a success. In this market, that's a success. Yeah, franchises is not normally a smart thing. I lucked out because the economy just tanked and I could run it on one person. Rob Cooks, Veve has been doing great in terms of marketing with these new affiliates. Yeah, I think I've promoted that. I think absolutely they've been doing a really good job. MC's doing a good job bringing these people on. So I'm very happy. Veve is not doing anything wrong. It's just, I've talked about this before. They're never going to do anything as fast as we want it. Like, we want what we want now. We want them to market better. We want them to put more money into marketing. I don't know what's going to happen with Orange Cloud. Looks like they teamed up with another company, so they're not getting kicked off the NASDAQ anymore. I don't know. Is that going to happen? I don't know if it matters. But yeah, I would definitely like to see Veve, as they say about 30 years ago, think outside the box. It's time to think outside the box. I don't know what that is. I can come up with an idea, but I'm old. I'm almost 50. So what the hell do I know what kids want these days? You got to get them involved. You also have to get us interested, the people with the money. So Disney owns Marvel. It's up to the brand, not Veve. Veve is the store. Yeah, and if Veve wants to sell their special digital collectible, they're going to have to promote it. Yeah, they do keep selling. The new Disney CEO, Morrow, loves Veve. Do we know that? That's great if that's the case. Walmart doesn't advertise its product. It sells exactly. Companies used to use TV shows and commercials to sell products. They don't really do that anymore. What the hell is that? Because of the internet. DYOR. Do your own research if you want something. People are so dumb not to understand Punisher's worth 1,000. That's the problem. There you go. I have 4 129 SRs. All right. You want to flex? I don't have 4. I got 1, but I got the best one. Hold on. How do I? Oh, here we go. Where is it? Oh, right there. Look at that. Mint 103. Good luck swiping that from my hand. That thing would have to get a ton of money. I mean, I'm not selling it for $550 like O'Malley's selling his low mint SR. This thing I'd have to probably get over 10 grand. Have I owned it a year? I wouldn't even sell it if I haven't owned it a year. But yeah, there's my flex right there, 103. I don't think anyone has a lower mint. So I don't know. But anyways, everyone's getting bored. I'm not getting my last like to get up to 30. One last time, everyone, if you want to help me out, you're going to go onto Amazon later. Here's my link. It's actually to Audio Accessory on Amazon, but it will get me, if you look at other stuff, I'll probably get commission. It's not, a hundo. It's not always the case, but if you buy anything, I'll probably make a few bucks. If you want to help me out without spending any money than what you were already going to do, appreciate it if you go check that out. You just click on it and you'll be good to go. Or you could buy a Boost Oxygen. I was like number 30, thought I did earlier. Sell to Rolex. Yeah, if somebody, if somebody offered me a lot of money, I probably would sell it, but I'd be sad. I would be very sad. Yeah, I don't know. I buy differently than Rolex. What the hell is this crap? Messages end-to-end encryption. This must be WhatsApp bullshit. Somebody put me on some crap. Yeah. Anyways, there you go. How much is this? So the SR is 250. It's really only about 210. Oh, look at that. There's 104. Is that only $1 million? Is that right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, it's 15 million. He must have bought that from O'Malley. So I still have the lowest mint. Ha. Oh, look, there's free. Freeze on there. Nice. I buy differently. Watch the aficionados get Omega or Cartier. Rolex is basic ass bitch. I have money, but no idea what to get. I mean, I have a Omega Constellation. It's really nice too. I wouldn't say that it's aficionado. I don't know. It's old. It's a beautiful watch. It might be worth 10 grand, and I don't wear it often. It's from my father, but it's really nice. It's from 1973. Really nice. My Strat is gold. In fact, I have some of my gold at 54.58 for Vivi. Look at it. What is it? I sold so much of my gold. It tanked. All right. This is boring, everyone. Go check out O'Milly. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Watches are for slaves. Where do you come up with this stuff? We got to 30. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I'm going to head out of here, everyone. I've got some stuff to do. Appreciate you coming here to hang out and just talk and chat. Got more stuff on WhatsApp. I will be back. Oh, my Lord. Look at that. 3 days in a row. Plus, I got to find out if they're going to do another drop on the weekend. I got to see what Vivi's going to support me on. I also want to do something with Discord. So, all right. Congrats on the SR. Thanks, C-Spill. Appreciate it. All right. This should be interesting, but I'm really looking forward to Eunice, this comic. So I'm sure that will be supported. Silver Age comic. This will be kind of cool. And they're going back to the, I like that rare. But I want that secret rare. All right, everyone. It's time for me to head out. I appreciate you coming here. Do something nice for somebody today. I will be back probably Tuesday, if not Wednesday, Thursday, and the 28th. Got a few more stuff this week with the house, and then it's really going to get a little bit easier. All right, everyone. I think that's it. You go have a great day. Do something nice for somebody. Until next time, peace.